Hello and welcome to Flawless Plan Garage. Today we're going to be doing some track prep and wrapping up a few small projects on my Locost 7. What is a Locost 7? It's a completely scratch built car, and in this case I've even got a little help today. Okay, so here is the flawless plan for fixing and improving the Locost with some wood. So this is the old center console piece. Frankly, it's really terrible. Like, I don't know what dull chisels were used to make this thing, but it's embarrassing even to me as a non-woodworker to have anything woodworked this badly on the car. So this is going to get chucked. We're going to make a new piece for the center console. We're actually going to edge glue a piece of 1x6 maple to make it wide enough to make a new centerpiece, and then we'll have real attachments to go down there. Then here in the back, we're also going to make this back cover out of wood. We're going to use some plywood. We're going to build up some layers to go here, make the whole thing tall enough that it can clear the sending unit for the fuel injection, and then we'll do something special for the fuel filler as well.
That's why this isn't the same either. It's wider.
Yeah, it's thicker than that.
It's wider.
I don't think the width is.
It does, because if you think about it, if you took that.
Well, let's give it another half inch. That's probably a half inch right there. So maybe 3/8 more, okay. Deeper of a notch.
Okay. Just a little deeper. Just take a circle. Important stuff.
We're making the most compelling automotive
Science.
YouTube. The most compelling automotive YouTube content on the internet.
Yeah.
All right. That is our first wing piece made. We're all set and good to go, and thankfully the next one's easier because we can just put it in the copier and do this. And there it is. And now our rough assembly is going to look something like this. Slide this through. Get it set down into place. And we come to this side. Slide this one through. Get it set down into place. And we've got our middle piece. Drop in. And then everything is going to fit up nice and tight. We will still get a hole cut for the fuel filler, and we've got to make the back, scribe that, cut it down properly to follow the shape of the rear bodywork. But we are getting very close. Now Jordan, whose help and whose wood shop was invaluable for this project, had this great idea to cut both the plug and the hole in the piece for the fuel filler in the same operation, guaranteeing they'd be the same size. And to do this, you drill a small hole at a shallow angle that just accounts for the width of the blade that you're going to use for the final cut. So you stack then the two pieces on top of each other, drill through both, cut both with a scroll saw, and then the top piece slides neatly into place, a nice tight fit in the bottom piece. We needed to experiment with this though to get the angle right, so we tested it first on this piece. After drilling a couple holes, we tried one at 2 degrees and one at 2.5 degrees. It was then just a matter of getting them on the scroll saw and cutting them out and looking for the right fit.
This was the top one, right?
This was the bottom one, I think.
Okay, so the top one should then...
Oh my goodness. Wow. First try. Look at that.
Is it right on
It's
the back?
tight and flush, man. Like, that's almost too tight when you think about having stain and stuff on there, but then you could just
But you could sand
it a little
off
bit,
so
yeah.
that you'd get rid of the
Yeah.
nail hole, because that's the only thing you see. But
that is cool. I learned something today, man.
I've never actually done it. I did it with those hearts just to see if I could do like it proud, or that's the first time I've ever done it.
Sweet.
Yeah, bottom and top.
Nice. So, having tested this successfully, it was time to just tape off the back side of the pieces so that we could use a little spray adhesive, stick them together, and that way we could have both the plug for the top and the hole in the deck for the fuel filler cut on the scroll saw in the same operation.
All right. Oh yeah, that's getting tacky. Okay. See, I'm gonna go like this because I think I can see a little better than. I think that's real close right there. What do you think?
Go for it.
I think we'll be within an 1/8 at worst, and probably closer to a 32nd.
The tolerance, appropriate tolerance range for this project.
Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay.
And pretty much anywhere on an outside edge should work.
Yeah, because it's going to be...
Mm-hmm.
in. Okay.
Yep. There we go.
Here goes nothing. So which way do we have to go?
The bed's tilted this way, so you're opposite. You're wrong right now.
Okay, so we need to be like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you need to be like that. And now the moment of truth. I don't remember which one was which now.
I think this is the top.
Okay.
I think. We'll know real soon.
Yeah, it must be because the other one has the little cross on it with my pencil marks. It is a tight fit, but oh my goodness. It is very, very close. There's nothing there that a little sanding won't take care of.
Yeah, I think we could sand off a little one.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the plug and the hole in one step. Very nice. I'm impressed. I learned something about woodworking today.
So did I. I've never done it either.
Okay, and with just a little bit of woodworking magic, we can turn this pretty rough, pretty uneven, cracked, gouged up, hacked up little piece of center console and shifter surround, and we can just fix it like that. Ah, much better. Still a little bit of fitment and fettling to do, but this is going to be a much nicer piece, especially once it's all stained up and in place. Okay, after a bit of minor fettling, we have our two wing pieces, and we have a nice hole and plug for the fuel filler, and we have some nice fitment. So this slides right in. Once everything is in position, we've got really nice snug fitment. We have half lap joints. And we've got our fuel filler and then the plug for that, which will get fit, hinged, and everything later. At some point we'll get things scribed and cut underneath and get our centerpiece in, but this is looking excellent. So that's it for today. Thanks. Next time we'll get to putting this stuff on, getting it all stained properly and in the proper condition. But thanks for watching so far. I've really appreciated it. And hey, thanks to my brother-in-law Jordan. He's the real wood expert. Thanks for his letting me use the shop this afternoon. Huge help, went way faster with his expert assistance. Thanks. See you next time.